2-3 weeks, just whenever he felt like seeing the kids. And he will tell them things against me, so they will start acting up with me, or they will act up on each other.
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
Yeah, my name is Franklin Dominguez Contreras.
Okay, and Ms. Garcia, can you state your whole name for the record, please?
Barbara Garcia Hinojosa.
Okay, and can you both please raise your right hands to be sworn in? Oh, and I think we have, is there another witness, Ms. Damani? Can you state your name for the record, please?
Chastine Gray.
And do each of you solemnly swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hands. And counsel.
State calls Miss Barbara Garcia. Miss Garcia, please state your full name.
Actually, can I clarify my question? You said there were no agreements. Are they fighting over who's going to have the children?
No. I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay, so there's some agreements.
Correct. Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may proceed.
Miss Garcia, please state your full name.
Barbara Garcia Hinojosa.
And you're the mother of... Please state the children's ages and date of birth.
Ages is sufficient. You're getting into personal information when you include their dates of birth with their names and you're broadcasting it. It's probably not good.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's going to be 11 years old and 9 years old.
And what county do you reside in?
Liberty County.
And do you have safety concerns, any reasons why your information should not be disclosed on an order if an order is rendered today?
Not at the moment, no, ma'am.
So you're not asking the court to not include your information on an order?
I'm sorry?
You're not asking the court to not include your information?
Yes.
Does Mr. Dominguez know where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any reason he should not know your address, your phone number?
At the moment, no, because I don't have anywhere else to go right now.
If you were to move in the future, do you feel that there's any safety concerns or reasons why he should not have your future address or phone number?
I wouldn't want him to have it.
And can you please let the court know why you feel that way?
Because I don't want him to start taking over my space like he has done at the place that I reside at. He has threatened me before by saying that he's going to take the kids away from me. And I don't want him to have my address or location or anything.
Has there been any police involvement?
No, ma'am.
Can we get more details about when, context?
The last time he came, it was a year ago. And my parents were involved in the aggravation by him threatening me that he was going to take the kids away from me and that he was going to find a way to put CPS on me so they could take the kids away from me. Just because I told him I didn't want him to see the kids without a police officer or somebody at law. My kids were having, they had emotional distress, and I had to put them in therapy, emotional therapy and physical therapy. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, somewhat physical therapy. It's called skills therapy because of this situation.
So do you feel that there's some risk for the children as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Money, I'm not sure if you're getting there, but when people say things like this situation, there's obviously a lot more that I'm not hearing, and I'm kind of confused.
Ms. Garcia, has there been a specific incident that happened?
Or many incidents. But I just need to kind of know what's happening.
Well, the thing is that before I used to let my kids see their dad every time he will come, but he will come every 2 3 weeks, just whenever he felt like seeing the kids, and he will tell them things against me, so they will start acting up with me, or they will act up
Egyptian.
with each other.
One moment, ma'am. What is your legal objection, sir?
What I have done? What I have told the kids to put them against her? If she's the mother of them, how can I tell my kids, oh, behave bad with mom when I'm just 3 houses away?
Okay, I'm going to overrule your objection because that's not a valid legal objection.
All right.
But you will get given a chance to be asked questions and to speak soon, sir.
Right.
So if you all want to take notes,
Yeah, I will.
feel free to do that. That is fine, so you don't forget anything. But
you.
it has to be orderly.
Yes,
But yeah,
ma'am.
feel free to take notes so you remember what you want to
Yes,
say.
Yes,
You may continue, Ms. Damani.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
If you can break this down, it's a lot easier when you break down with questions versus letting people just speak, because I'm sure Ms. Garcia really understands what she's saying, but it's a little hard to follow.
So, Ms. Garcia, you're saying there's incidents that happens when he comes to visit, every time he comes to visit?
Correct.
And has incidents happen against the kids? Has something happened with the kids, or it's just some things that are being said?
It's things that have been said, and it's been with the kids, involving the kids, aggravating each other because of the situation.
Now, has there been physical violence against the kids, emotional abuse? What exactly is the concern?
Emotional abuse, and
can you please explain what you mean by emotional abuse?
because his biological dad has been telling the
who's biological dad?
Franklin Dominguez.
Your son?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
He has been telling my oldest one that he's his only son, but he has been telling my youngest one that he's not. And there was an incident when he broke his hand.
Who broke his hand?
Okay.
My youngest one.
And how did he break his hand?
It was at school. He was playing in the playground, and he fell off the top of the slide, and he broke his hand.
And how does that relate to you not wanting your future address disclosed?
Because he was forcing my son to do push-ups just to make him, because he was punished for something he did on that day he had him. On that 2-3 hours he had him.
So to clarify, do you have concerns about the kids visiting with Mr. Dominguez, or with him knowing where you live?
Both situations.
Okay, so in regards to not knowing your address, why is that? Is there a history of family violence?
He has threatened me before. I never called the police or anything.
What kind of threat?
That he's gonna take the kids away from me.
Oh, damn.
Has he taken the children and not brought them back? Something happened like that?
He did it about 3-4 years ago, where he took them, and because I told him I was gonna call the police, he brought them after an hour and a half.
Is there any other reason why you don't want your address disclosed to
No,
Mr.
ma'am.
Dominguez? And with whom do the children reside?
We live at my parents' house at the moment.
Do you and Mr. Dominguez work together to care for the children?
I have tried, but he hasn't put up with what I have told him, for example, whenever they go to school or things like that, he just wants to do whatever he wants to do. And I can't force him to do otherwise.
How often does Mr. Dominguez see the children?
Never.
It's been about a year that he hasn't seen the children.
And do you know why it's been that long?
About 6 months, probably 6 months ago, I told him that if he didn't had any legal paper, I wanted him to stay away from the kids.
Were you and Mr. Dominguez together in a relationship? Did you reside together?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you stop residing together?
When pandemic started,
Can you be specific on that
around
date?
2020, 2021.
So is it 2020 or 2021?
I can't recall when pandemic started, so 2020.
And when you stopped residing together, did between then and you said 6 months ago, he visited with the children?
Every 3 months or whenever he said he had time for the kids.
And when he visited with the kids, did he take the kids with him to his home?
At the beginning, he was able to take the kids to his house until issues started coming along with the kids.
And what issues?
By them coming crying that they were saying that dad will tell them things and they will start yelling at me and things like that.
Did they spend overnights, extended holidays?
Only 1 week that I had really nobody to take care of him. And his mother, Franklin's mom, was around the time. And I asked him if he could take care of the kids because my mom is the one that takes care of my kids whenever I'm at work. And that was the only time that I couldn't have my kids full time with me.
So was he there when she was caring for the children?
Yes, but he was working also. So I will say only during the night he was caring for the children.
How long did they stay with him?
Only 5 days.
And other than that extended time, were they spending weekends with him?
No, ma'am.
So the visits would be during the day?
Yes, ma'am. He would only come for 2 hours the most and see them every other day or whenever he cared for them.
Now, going forward, if the judge was to order visitation, do you think is there any safety concerns with him visiting with the children now, overnights, holidays, weekends?
I just would like to ask for him to have somebody watching the visitations with the kids.
And how old are your children again?
11 and 9 years old.
And you feel that Mr. Dominguez needs supervision when he visits with the children?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you feel that is?
Because they have been, from the times that they visit him, they had told me that they had gotten punished from things that weren't reasonable.
What kind of punishment?
That he will put them just to do excessive exercise or not letting them express what they wanted to express themselves towards him.
So what kind of supervision would you be proposing to the court?
If I'm not sure what kind of
Do you think somebody needs to watch him while he's visiting with the children?
Yes.
And who would be doing this supervised visits?
If there's any way that any like police officer, I don't know, I'm not sure how does this work.
What was this case reset for last time? Because maybe they need to consult lawyers so they can figure out what they're asking for.
I believe it was for service, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, are you ready to proceed today?
Yes.
Okay. You may continue, Ms. Damani.
Thank you, Your Honor. Was there any ever any CPS involvement, Ms. Garcia?
No, ma'am.
Any criminal charges filed? Police reports?
No, ma'am.
When you and Mr. Dominguez separated in 2020, did he provide financial support for the children?
No, ma'am. He only gave me 2 times around $300 from the time till now.
Was it 2 times how much?
Around $600 in total.
And what medical insurance do the children have at this time?
Medicaid.
Do you have any private insurance available?
No, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, going back, Ms. Garcia, are you and Mr. Dominguez married?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have not filed for divorce, correct?
I tried to file, but he didn't want to sign the papers.
And when were you married? What year?
In 2016.
Month?
May.
Was your youngest son born after you guys were married?
A day after.
And you recall signing an acknowledgement of paternity then?
No, ma'am.
You don't recall signing something at the hospital?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I did. He's on the birth certificate.
Your Honor, I would, at this time, I would like to offer into evidence as State Exhibit 1, the acknowledgement of patern Dominguez Garcia.
Does anyone have any legal objection to me admitting State's Exhibit 1?
Go for it.
I'm sorry, sir?
Go for it. Yeah. Go. You can do whatever
So
you need
you have
to
no
do.
legal objection to me admitting that State's Exhibit 1? Okay. Ms. Garcia, do you have any legal objection to me admitting State's Exhibit 1?
Ma'am.
Okay. State's Exhibit 1 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I say something? I believe we received a paper from the court saying that they both are my sons, and I have a copy of them right here with me. If you want
I'm
the
not sure
evidence.
who sent it, but the court generally doesn't send paperwork.
Oh.
We don't have that
Information.
capability.
Okay.
We don't really even have printers. So
Okay,
no,
gotcha,
we're not
gotcha.
sending anything.
That's fine.
I'm not sure we have postage. So it might have been the AG's office that sent you something, but I think that's what she's just proving is that you are.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one's claiming you're not. I believe.
yeah, it's
I believe
right
there were
here.
some agreements in this case, and I believe everyone thinks you're
Gotcha.
dad, and I believe everyone thinks the children primarily live with Miss Garcia.
Gotcha.
So I'm hearing that. Yeah. No one's questioning you.
All right.
Okay. I don't think anyway. You may proceed, Miss Tamani.
Thank you, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
State calls Mr. Franklin Dominguez. Mr. Dominguez, please state your full name.
Franklin Dominguez Contreras.
And Mr. Dominguez, when was the last time you visited with the children?
It was April 2023. That was the last day I visited my kids.
When did you and Miss Garcia separate?
If I'm not mistaken, it should be July 21, 2022.
So you were residing together as a married couple until July of 2022?
Yes, July 21, 2022. Yes, ma'am.
And since July 2022,
Mhm.
you said the last time you saw the children was in 2023, April?
Yes, April, I think it's April 23, 2023. Yes, ma'am. That was the last time I said, you know what? I don't want no issues. I don't want to be arguing in front of my kids. I'm gone. Yes, ma'am.
And I was gonna ask you the reason why it's
Because of
been
the
that
same
long.
thing. Because of the same thing. Every time I go visit her, it was a big argument between me and her in front of the kids. And she's forgetting about that. Yeah, you can blame me whatever you want, but let's be real here.
D- have you supported the children financially since you separated in
Um,
2022?
I tried to do it plenty of time, but she only remembered those $600 I gave her. I also provide her a money order. I got copies of it, and I can show them to you guys. But I did buy. Since I couldn't have a conversation between me and her, I always requested grandma because she's the one taking care of the kids. If the kids need uniform, school supplies, or anything else. By the way, last year I had to buy them uniforms and shoes. But this is not letting her know because she doesn't allow me to talk to her about it. But I'm here 100% to provide for them.
Now she did testify to $600. Um, what are you saying that you've provided financially?
Uh, Financially $600, but then we always come to agreement. We were trying to talk to her. Hey, I give you $400 a month, but she said it's not a lot. You know, first I did it with the bank. I do it bank to bank. I got the proofs, but other than that, I haven't provided with no more money.
So you believe it's also $600?
I have my bank statements that will prove you that.
Have you looked at the bank statements, sir?
Not yet, because that was back in 2022. Yes. But the other ones that I'm saying that I think I gave her two money orders of $200, and then I try to do it cash because she said, hey, send me cash or whatever. But other than that, we couldn't come to an agreement. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not supported financially with my boys. But the copies that I can prove you that I try to give her some.
And how do you feel about being supervised when you visit with the children?
Well, the only thing I can tell you, man, the kids are very open to me. Of course, if there's something happening to them, they cannot let me know. And if you can, I'm not saying this, but I don't know if I can request it. You can ask the kids, and they can tell you more about it. And I don't care if you send me an officer 24 hours to be following me. I don't mind. I just want to be spending time with my kids. So I can
Do you
prove
feel
her
that
that
you need to be supervised?
I don't, because honestly, anything that I do for them, they cannot tell her real quick. But I don't feel like it. But if she's requesting that, I'm requesting the same thing for her.
Did you have phone contact with the kids?
No, man, she doesn't allow me to. The only thing I can speak to my boys is whenever I call grandma. She doesn't allow me to do that.
How do you feel about grandma supervising the visits to begin with?
Honestly, we have a great connection with grandma. She understands better than her. That's I can tell you.
And
And
we're talking about the maternal grandma?
yeah, maternal grandma. Yeah, I have a big connection. If they need anything, she'll be like, "Hey, you know what? The kids need this." Well, but last year she was the one who let me know that the kids needed uniforms and shoes. So I go ahead and buy the shoes and everything. I got the receipt for me.
And what county do you reside in?
Liberty as well too.
Do you have any other children? Not
No,
on
man,
this case?
this is the only two shootings I got with her.
And you have your your mom available for supervised
No,
visits as well?
my mom lives in New York. I'm here alone in Texas. I provide. Well, I live. Look, I'm alone pretty much most of the time, and I'm usually working from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.
So you live a few houses down and you haven't
Yeah,
seen your
three
kids?
houses, three houses away.
And you haven't seen them since 23?
No, man, but she does not allow me.
And she lives with her mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And Mr. Dominguez, are you currently working?
Yes, ma'am. I do. I am working now a full-time job.
And where do you work?
The company's called Anchor. I can spell it for you if you want to.
And when did you start working for them?
I started working back in May 2023. My bad, sorry, 2025. So I used to work at Carson McLean, and then I did for security for the other past years.
Okay, I guess let's start with this one. Your current one. You said May?
Yeah,
You started in May?
May 23, 2025. Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do for that company?
I'm a general labor contractor. Oh, yeah, I'm a general labor.
And how much do you make?
Between 800 to 600 every week.
Do you get paid hourly?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you get paid per hour?
$17 an hour.
And you said you get paid weekly.
Yes, every Friday.
Do you get any overtime?
It depends. It varies. Especially in the winter times, we don't do overtime, but during the summer, we do some overtime.
So on average, how much do you think you get overtime?
Including the overtime? Oh, well, that would be 10 to 15 hours in overtime.
Do you get paid time and a half for overtime?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct. Yes.
What's the rate?
25.5.
And so prior to May of this year, where did you work before that?
See, I was working with this company called Carson's McLean, LLC.
And what are the dates that you worked with that company?
It was from October 19 of 2024 to December 19, 2024. Then they laid me off, and then they called me back, and that's when I started doing security for those 2 months.
So after December 19, 24, when did you start working again?
I started working with the security company. I don't know I think the lady had it on file. It's called Rigid Agency Protection. Started working for them on December 25.
For how long did you work there? From December 25?
From December 25 to February, if I'm not mistaken, 17 of 2025.
Sorry, to what date?
What was that?
What date? I heard December 2025, which I think you meant December 2024, and then you said to some date. I'm not sure what the date
Oh,
was.
yes. February 19, 2025.
Oh. February, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, going back to the employment you had from October 19 to December 19, how much were you making then?
I was making $13 an hour.
And was that a 40-hour week job?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And the December 25th to the 19th of February, how much were you making then?
The same. On the Carson McLean, I was making a little more than that I was sending you.
How much were you making then?
Oh, sorry, but you can screw that. I was making $20 an hour right there.
20 for those 2 months?
No, for the 2 months, this is the thing. From October to December, I was making $20 an hour. Yes, ma'am.
And then from December to
To
February?
February, I was making $13 an hour. Yes.
Okay. So, between February 19th and when you started in May on this job, did you have a different job?
No. Well, Carson was playing, coming back, and I went to work back again for the last. I would say, you'll see February, March, April, May. Yeah, that was when we finished our little job site over there on Lake City.
What were you making that time?
I was making $20 an hour as well.
What was that time frame again?
It was from March to May
2020.
2025. Yes, 2025.
Okay.
And that was also 40 hours a week?
Yes, man. Yes, correct. Yes.
Did you file taxes in 2024?
Yes, man. I do. Yes.
And do you know how much you made, what your gross was for that year?
I make between, if I'm not mistaken, was 1,400, 500 after all that I worked.
What was your gross?
My gross, I don't know, I would say, man, I don't got the proof, but I will say a little bit, it was a little bit between 26 and 30,000.
Do you have insurance available for your
No,
children
man,
to your job?
no, I don't.
What about 2023? Do you recall what you earned for that year?
Yes, I was between 52 to 56,000 that year because I was a lead man in a construction company called Borton's LLC Construction.
And what about the year 2022?
2022, I was working with the same company that I just mentioned, and I did between 45 to 50,000 that year.
In 2021?
I don't really, but it was kind of the same. But it was for a different company.
That's the witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any other witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You may call them.
Thank you, Your Honor. I call Miss Chastine Gray. Please state your full name.
Chastine Gray,
And where do you work, Miss Gray?
with the Office of the Attorney General as a child support officer.
And how long have you worked there?
3 years.
And what are some of your job duties as a child support officer?
We negotiate orders as well as research wage information for the parties.
And did you research wages for this case?
Yes, I did.
And did you find any wages for the year 2021?
Mr. Contreras, I want to make sure you're here with us still.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I had
Okay.
to recharge my tablet because it was about to run out.
Oh, okay, no worries. I just want to make sure you were able to hear everything.
Okay.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I did not find any wages for the year of 2021.
Did you find any wages for the year of 2022?
Yes, the monthly average gross income for 2022 was $3,363 a month.
And what about the year 2023?
$3,001 a month average for that year.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Does anyone have any questions for Ms. Gray? Mr. Contreras, do you have any questions?
No, man. I'm okay.
Ms. Garcia, do you have any questions for her?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Gray. Okay, Ms. Damani, do you have any other witnesses?
No other witnesses, Your Honor.
Okay, the state doesn't represent either of you. Is there anything additional either one of you would like to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Contreras, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I want to be seeing my boys. That's all it is.
Ms. Damani, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Your Honor, I would like a few minutes if I could calculate a proposed retro. Is that okay?
That's
Can
fine.
pause for just a moment. Thank you. And if I may go off camera for just a moment, Your Honor.
I am going to make my ruling and render. I'm ordering that Ms. Garcia is the managing conservator and Mr. Domingo Contreras is the possessory conservator, with Ms. Garcia having the right to determine the primary residence of the children within Liberty and any county that touches Liberty County. For visitation, I'm ordering a stair-step visitation. And it will begin with the first, third, and fifth Saturdays of the month.
What was that again, man? Sorry.
The first, third, and fifth Saturdays of the month from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. unsupervised for 2 visits. The pickup and drop off, grandma should be present for it, and Miss Garcia should not be present for it.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you said the third of every month, right?
I said the first, third, and fifth, and there's only 2
Okay,
of these
okay.
visits, so you're not going to have all 3 of them.
No.
Smalls.
I just want to make sure so we can start clear.
Yes.
So the
that's
first,
third, and fifth Saturday of the month.
okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Then it's going to, after 2 visits are completed, it's going to move to 6 p.m. Well, the first, third, and fifth Saturdays again, 6 p.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday for
Okay.
2 visits again. Again, the grandmother should be the one
Present.
present at pickup and drop-offs,
Yes, ma'am.
and Ms. Garcia should not be present.
Yes, ma'am.
And after that, we're moving to the standard possession order, but I'm ordering the old one for within, well, I guess it's the new within 50 miles. But the starts times for all of his visits will be 6 p.m. because of his job, and it'll end 6 p.m. on Sundays.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then
Thank you.
for all the visits, and Thursday will be a 6 to 8
Perfect. Yes.
event. And so that'll include all the holidays and visits will be the starting at 6, ending at 6.
Yes,
Time.
ma'am.
Once the pickup and drop-offs will generally be at Miss Garcia's house, but she shouldn't be present. It should be her mother. However, once Miss Garcia moves out, if and when she moves out, pickup and drop-offs will move to the the local police department, and I'm going to need your assistance, Ms.
Yes.
Damani, because I don't know where people live.
Okay.
So someone has to figure out a local police department. I know there's a Dayton Police Department, I think, but I don't know if they're anywhere near that.
I think we got the sheriff's department nearby.
Did you want me to search that now, Judge?
Yes, so that everyone knows what it's going to be in case she moves out sooner.
I have a 226 Peach Avenue, Cleveland, Texas 77327. Cleveland Police Department. Does that sound? I see you shaking your head, Mr. Dominguez.
Yes, ma'am. That's good.
Does that sound close, Ms. Garcia?
Yes, ma'am. We also have the Splendora.
Do you have a preference for one over the other, either of you?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Contreras, do you have a preference? Is one of them easier for you all to get to, or less highway, or less lights, or I don't know, anything?
Cleveland will be okay.
Okay. So once she moves out of her mother's house, pickup and drop-offs will be at the local police department, the Cleveland Police Department parking lot.
Okay.
I'm ordering mutual injunctions. They're the be nice ones, and I could try to put them in the chat. Work. It will. Okay. So I put them in the chat so everyone can see them. I'm enjoining each of you from making any disparaging remarks about the other party or the other party's family members, including grandparents, aunts, uncles, step-parents, anyone with whom the party has a dating relationship, in the presence or within the hearing of the children. So neither of you should be doing that. Neither of you should be discussing with the children, I guess change it to children, please, or with any other person in the presence of the children, any litigation relating to the children or any other party. And then neither of you should be threatening the other party or a child of either party with imminent bodily injury. These are kind of what I call the be nice provisions. And so I'm ordering both of you to do that, just to be mindful. They're young, they're impressionable, and you're both their parents. So can you see that in the chat, Ms. Damani?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Okay, hopefully that helps things. I'm finding that nobody has access to private health insurance at a reasonable cost. So I'm ordering that Ms. Garcia continue with the government or medical assistance program. I'm ordering that Mr. Domingo Contreras pay to her cash medical support of $70 per month, beginning September 1st of 2025 and monthly thereafter. I'm finding, based on the testimony presented, that Mr. Domingo Contreras' gross monthly resources are $3,200 per month. And there's 2 children before the court, no other children. And so Mr. Domingos Contreras is ordered to pay to Ms. Garcia current monthly child support of $668, I'm sorry, $668, beginning September 1st of 2025 and monthly thereafter, with the statutory step down. There's 1 child before the court. That should be $534. For back child support, I'm ordering a back child support judgment of $10,000 as of today, August 19th, 2025, against Mr. Domingos Contreras. That is technically all due and owing. Other remedies can be used to collect this if they're available and appropriate. But I am ordering that you, Mr. Domingos Contreras, pay $75 per month towards that judgment beginning September 1st, 2025, with a step up as each child emancipates, so that you'll always be paying until this is paid off, the $668 plus the $75 towards the combo of both current child support and the retroactive child support.
So I know you're making a decision. I got a question to ask.
Let's wait till I'm finished with my ruling.
Okay.
I'm denying the non-disclosure request, but I am ordering that the parties communicate through app close. And just so both of you know, if anything happens in the future, this will not prevent anyone from contacting police or DAs or anyone you might need to reach out to for your safety, protection, or anyone's safety or protection. This is just a civil order that this is in. And court costs, I'm ordering that Mr. Domingos Contreras pay them by August 19th, 2026 to Liberty County, as billed by Liberty County.
August 19th, how much?
You'll have to contact Liberty County to get that information.
Okay.
Monty, did you get all that?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. The state's going to draft the order based on my ruling today, and then they'll be sending it to me to review and sign off on, and then they'll be sending you all a copy for your records. And so unless anyone has any questions, you are free to go.
I have a question.
What is your question, ma'am?
If my kids come with any bruising or any type, where should I go?
I cannot give you legal advice, ma'am, but whoever you would normally go to, this order doesn't prevent you doing that. So if you need to go to like a doctor or an ER, I mean, wherever you choose to take your children for medical care, if you need to reach out to CPS, this order doesn't stop you from doing this. If you need to reach out to a DA, nothing prevents you from doing that.
Okay.
And quite frankly, if people come back bruised, on either direction, you should take some action.
Okay. What about his therapies? Would he be able to take them if he will have to take them?
You're going to have to work together and communicate.
Okay.
You're going to have to parent together.
Okay.
And I will say, obviously, sir, if people are doing something, it's important you should do it. But ma'am, you should also be mindful that it is his time and communicate with him about schedules. I know it's very hard to schedule with any kind of physician or doctor, therapist. And so just be mindful of that for both of you. They have schedules too, and they're not the easiest to work through. And I'm sure she's having to schedule and work around school and things. So just everyone needs to be mindful that there's a lot of moving factors. Certain decisions might feel like they're being made against people, but hopefully they're not. And yeah, you're going to have to try to work together to make the best decisions. And nobody should be hurting anybody. Okay, you are all.
Oh, I just got a question on the $10,000. So that means she's been getting child support for these 4 years? Because at the beginning, she didn't request no child support. I don't know why I have to pay $10,000 for it.
So a request was made for back child support, and I listened to the evidence and I made a ruling. If you have questions, if you want to talk to the AG's office, you're free to go to the back. But that was my ruling based on the evidence presented.
Okay.
Thank you both.
Thank you. Appreciation.